Hello, good day everyone. So for today's video, I am going to report the accreditation advantages and incentives and the classification of hotels. So the standard requirement for the first class hotel. First is the location. So for the location, it must be suitable for a very good hotel. The second one is the guest room. So we have here the size. So for the size of single and double rooms must be not less than 25 square meters inclusive of bathrooms. We also have here the suites. So for the suites, there must be at least one suite per 40 guest rooms. The third one is the bathrooms. So for the bathrooms, they must provide the following. So all rooms with private toilet and bath with fittings of high quality befitting a first class hotel. So they also have to provide the hot and cold running water for 24 hours. So they should also have to provide the showers or bathtubs. And the last is that the impervious material, if elegant design and quality workmanship, as covering for the floors and walls. We also have the telephone. So for the telephone, at least one telephone for guest room or one telephone per guest room. So the next one is the radio or TV. A radio, television, relayed or piped music must be provided. We also have the room service. So for the room service, they should also have to take this at selected hours must be provided. We also have refrigerator or minibar. So for this refrigerator or minibar, it should have the cold drinking water with a glass must be provided or placed in each bedroom. The next one is the furnishing or the lighting. So it must be an adequate furnitures. It also have this high quality with wall-to-wall carpeting. The walls must be furnished with well-tailored draperies. And the last one is the lighting arrangement and fixtures must be also designed as to ensure functional excellence. So the last of the guest room is the information materials. So the fire exit guidelines and house rules must be prominently displayed in each guest room. So for the third one, we have the front office. So the information and reception counter. For the information and reception counter, it must be equipped with reception and information counter operating for 24 hours by experienced staff. The second one is the lounge. So for the lounge, a well-appointed lounge, the suite of which is commensurate to the size of the hotel. Porter service. It must be a 24 hours porter service. The foreign exchange. It must be also a licensed foreign exchange. The mailing facilities. It includes the sale of stamps and envelope. The long distance and overseas calls. So for this is that they also have the service for long distance and overseas calls. The next is the safe deposit box. So in the front desk or inside the guest room in a luggage area. The next is the telex and facsimile. So the telex transceiver and facsimile facilities. So the next one is the housekeeping. So in housekeeping, we also have this linen. So for the linen, it should be a good supply of high quality linen that are spotlessly clean. The second one is the laundry and dry cleaning. It must be available for all guests. And the last one is the carpeting. So for the carpeting, it must be public and private rooms shall have well-maintained, high-quality carpeting. For the fifth one is the food and beverage services. So in the food and beverage services, we have here the dining facilities. So for the dining facilities, if possible, there must be a bar and provision for entertainment. Kitchen. So for the kitchen, it must be well equipped with spacious, non-slip flooring, tiled walls, adequate lights, and ventilation. The third one is the bar. Must be sufficient of high quality and without chips or crack, well plated and polished. So for the sixth one is the recreational facilities. So for the recreational facilities, there must be a swimming pool and at least one recreational facility or a tie-up with one in the facility. The next one is the entertainment. So for the entertainment, it should be live entertainment is required. Like for an example, you will play a band. That is an example of entertainment. Number 8, the engineering and the maintenance. So for the engineering and maintenance of the building and its facilities must be of high standards. The next one is the general facilities. So in the general facilities, we have here the parking space. For the adequate parking space with valet service. Then second one is the function rooms. So these function rooms or a special room for banquets and conference. Like for example, we have our customer that wants a function rooms so that they could enjoy or they can have their special event. The next one is the security service. So for the security service, it must be 24 hours. The next one is the shops. So for these shops, it should be a DOT or DOT accredited travel agency counter. So for the shop, we have here the example: barber, beauty shops, and sandwich shops. The last but definitely not least, for the what we called general facilities, is the medical service. So the medical service is very important because it will provide or it will help us for those who need for this. So a medical service is a clinic with a registered nurse and 24 hours basis and an on-call doctor. The 10th one is the service staff. It must be highly qualified, trained, and courteous and must wear uniform. The next one is the special facilities. The airport transfers service must be provided. And the last but that definitely not the least, the accident insurance. So for this, it should be an adequate insurance against accident for all guests is a must. So the next topic is all about the classification of hotels. So for the classification of hotels, I have here the size or number of rooms. So we have under 200 rooms, 200 to 399 rooms, 400 to 700 rooms, or more than 700 rooms. So the above categories enable hotels of similar size to compare operating procedures and statistical results. So I have here the types or the classification of hotels. So first is the business hotel. So the business hotels are the largest group of hotel type and they primarily cater to business travelers and usually located in downtown or business districts. Although business hotels primarily serve business travelers, many tour groups or individual tourists and small conference groups find these hotels attractive. The second one is the airport hotels. So this type of hotels typically target business clientele, airline passengers with overnight travel, layovers, or concealed flights, and airline crews or staff. So some hotels might give free transport between hotel and airport. The next one is the suite hotels. So for the suite hotels, this kind of hotel are the latest trend and the fastest growing segments of the hotel industry. Or on an island, or in some other exotic location away from the cities. These hotels have recreational facilities like scenery, golf, tennis, sailing, skiing, and swimming. Resort hotels provide enjoyable and memorable guest experiences that encourage guests to repeat to the resort. The next one is the bed and breakfast homestays. So there are houses with rooms converted into overnight facilities. This can size up to 1 to 10 guest rooms, and they are also known as homestays. The owner of the B&B usually stay on the premises and is responsible for serving breakfast to the guest. The next one is the timeshare or vacation rentals. So this another new type of segment of the hospitality industry is the timeshare hotels. So these are sometimes referred to as vacation interval hotels. Timeshare hotels are where the guests purchase the ownership of accommodations for a specific period. These owners may also have the unit rented out by the management company that operates the hotel. The next one is the casino hotels. So the casino hotels with gambling facilities are called casino hotels. Although the food and beverage operation in the casino are luxurious, their functions are secondary to and supportive of casino operations. The next one is the conference and convention centers. This type of hotels focus on meeting and conferences and overnight accommodation for meeting attendees. They also provide a video conferencing facility, audiovisual equipment, business services, flexible seating arrangements, flip charge, and etc. These hotels, mostly located outside the metropolitan areas, and have facilities like golf, swimming pools, tennis court, fitness centers, spas, and etc. The next one is the pension or guest house. So these are very popular with tourists not wanting the large hotel with many facilities they may never use but are looking for a more personal place to stay which will cost less and have a home from home feeling. So the next one is the city hotel. So the city hotels are used by business travelers and tourists alike. Often the tourists require a hotel in the center of the city. Convenient for sightseeing, not necessarily expensive, whereas the business traveler will also need the convenient location but may need a hotel with relevant facilities. The next ones the next one is the motels. So motels have enjoyed an increase in their business in recent years as the increase in private car owners has materialized. A motel is a hotel mainly for motorists and located conveniently near a major motorway. So this is Gino and Valerin from BSHM2B, and thank you and God bless us all.